Hello there, and welcome back to Inside the Man Cave, where I showcase my pop culture collection. My name is David Danger88, and in this episode, we are looking at another Starlog Magazine. This is celebrating the 12th anniversary issue, and it is issue 132 from July 1988. So this is a really cool Starlog magazine. Now, if you look back in my channel, I've done a few Starlogs. I really like the Starlog magazines because it's very much like you're going back in time. This one is celebrating the 12th anniversary issue. We have a big picture with the legendary and one of my favorite actors, Val Kilmer, who has unfortunately passed away. But it's great to have this issue with him right on the cover for Willow. We also have a little section here with Roger Rabbit, Beetlejuice as well, some Doctor Who stuff, RoboCop theories. So let's dive in. And I'm going to try and do some commentary, but I'm going to try and go page by page. I will try and get as much as I can on footage. You're welcome to pause the video if you want to read any of the articles or whatsoever. But let's go back in time for another Starlog magazine. The first section here we have is the table of contents, and again it is the Starlog issue number 132 from July 1988, and this is what is going to be in the book, and what you can see from each page and where you want to see. So that's just the table of contents, and then over here we've got a cool little Star Trek The Final Frontier, all 79 TV episodes now available. So that is really cool to have all of those episodes available for Star Trek. Now, as this is the special anniversary edition, this is going to be a little bit longer video of a normal Starlog magazine. But here we have the bridge. And again, you can pause the video as much as you'd like to read it, and I will try and get as much of it again. And we always want to give a shout out to all the good people who work on Starlog. We've got the communication section here where all of the readers can write into Starlog. Here we have an interview with Janet Leigh, and there's a cool section of her there with her husband Tony Curtis. And here we have the final section of the Janet Leigh interview, and there is her daughter as well, Jamie Lee Curtis. Here we have another Starlog interview with Les Terramain, who I think was featured in the War of the Worlds movie. And here we have all the Starlog back issues. And here we have our featured story with Willow, and there we have Ron Howard and George Lucas. And here we get a look at the Willow movie. Now, unfortunately, I never actually got to see the Willow TV series that was put on Disney Plus because they took it off after a couple of weeks, which was very annoying, Disney. So hopefully there is some other way I can view it, but instead I've only got the movie to view. And over here we have a little look at Colin Baker, the Doctor from Doctor Who. Here we have a section on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, one of my favorite films from the 80s. Here we have the special effects of the Next Generation Star Trek. And here we have a section on robot theories, the future, what they think of the law enforcement, inspired by RoboCop. So it is quite funny. Here we have the section of Fan Network as they look at all the different conventions that are happening back then in July 1988. And we're coming up to the end of the book, and it has been a bigger book than usual, but it is the 12th anniversary issue, and we have the classifieds here, what everyone is kind of selling, or merchandise, kind of like the 80s version of eBay. And then you can buy some film tapes, some posters, and there's different organizations, the Battlestar Galactic organization, so that is cool. Crime Fighters of America Needed People, but yeah, and there's movie posters there, so all sorts of things. And that is it. We turn over to the page and we can see a little preview of the Willow game, which I didn't really know there was one, but that is it. A massive big book. It's actually a lot thicker and bigger books than the normal style ones, but again, they were celebrating the 12th anniversary issue. And again, this was from July 1988, issue 132, and a big focus on Willow and Roger Rabbit as well. Well, thank you for joining me on a trip down memory lane back to the 80s. I will see you guys in the next episode.